Right, we've done Leo, we've done Cancer, we've done Virgo, we've done Pisces, we've done Libra. They're all up. Bi-weeklies. We're not doing any Astral DJ in this. I'll be doing them separately till we get back on track. I want to get these out for you. We've had Christmas, we've had my son's birthday, stuff like that getting in the way. So I'm catch up again. Concentrate on your cards. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Who's next, Spirit, please? Taurus. In the upright, speaking your truth, especially about material matters. Having faith in yourself, being honest. It's about teachers, study, etc. So, let's see. What does Taurus need to know? Spirit, please. For this bi-weekly. I'll just see if I can get you see the table a bit better. Bi-weeklies. Taurus. Messages, Spirit, please. Mercury Retrograde tomorrow. And the 17th is the full moon. 17th. If you watch Roland Legrand's Astrology, what I put on the Facebook page or on YouTube, you will understand why the 17th is so important. Massively important. Chinese New Year starts on the 1st of February, which is our birthday on the Soul Pool page. So it's all happening. And we've got a lot going on. And there you are, and right in the middle of it. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. We are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you, this doesn't work. Keep your eye on your cards. Concentrate. Connect. Like. Share. Emoji. I don't care what you do to connect. But the more you connect to me, the more messages I get for you. You are finally seeing things very, very clearly. Straight after that full moon. On the 17th, the 18th, massively important in a positive way. If you've been torn between two things, two properties, two people, two situations, two jobs, leading a double life, being in too many places at once, spreading yourself too thin, it's all going to become clear. The path is not an easy one, but it will be clear. You are protected, possibly by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older male in spirit, or a doctor, priest or lawyer in the flesh, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older male. Massively important, he sees things clearly, he's very detached, he'll cut through the bullshit. As do you. You speak your truth, you're blessed 3 times, there could be 2 keys involved, 2 keys to 2 properties. You are binding yourself either to heaven or hell, it's up to you. The tower will fall. And it will be a blessing in disguise. So we have the 16th and the 18th, either side of that full moon. Massively important. It will be a blessing in disguise, but it won't feel like it. This is massive change in events, bringing destruction and with it a rebirth. Electrical and water problems within the home, accidents, arguments, actual losses of home, people leaving home, or passionate encounters. You are concentrating too much, or someone is, on the work environment, the finances, possibly because of the lockdown. There is not listening to the gut. There is problems with the intestines, the abdomen, hospital doors, illness. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February may be negative. Those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February may be negative. Virgo energy is negative. So it could be when Virgo goes into the moon, when the moon goes in Virgo, the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. I have got some issue with above my left eye. It could be a scar, it could be an injury, either in spirit or someone in the flesh. 10 years is mentioned. Someone needs your blessing to leave the family unit. They may want financial assistance. It could be that you don't want to give your blessing. 10 years is important, but you have to feel the fear and do something anyway. Take the risk and jump off the cliff and make your wings on the way down. Do not worry about what other people say or think, and don't put things off until tomorrow. The 22nd is the most important card. Those living or past date for your diary and address. This is the exact opposite of that negative card. This is leaving everything you ever knew or believed to be true behind and setting out on your truth. Because whatever it is that you begin now, especially study or a new business or a new relationship, will pay off within 3 years. Finances will improve. Everything now, even though it's retrograde, tomorrow will pay off. So it must be something that you're revisiting. Perhaps you're going back to studying. You're going back to something. Because the only things that work in Mercury Retrograde are things that we go back to, not something brand new that we're starting. So do not start anything during Mercury Retrograde. Leave it 2.5 weeks and then you can. But this is saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. So it must be something that becomes very, very clear. You are protective and it looks like it's something that comes back from the past. The only other energy mentioned is the Virgo for you. So Virgo energy is massively important. 9 or 27. And it's negative. The rest is about you. You have to learn to speak your truth. Any issues with the neck and throat will be healed, or anybody in spirit that passed with throat or neck issues is healed. They are saying that they are happy now. We've got the Three of Wands. There's an imbalance here. Slightly impatient to get things going because now you see things clearly. But don't rush in too much, but feel the fear and do it anyway. There you have it. The Justice. In this deck, it is the Lion. These are interchangeable in different tarot. So sometimes it's the 8, sometimes it's 11. This is a power struggle. And you will come out on top, especially if it's against the Leo. You can open people up or shut them up at will. But it is usually justice, but this is a power struggle. So karma is involved somewhere. But you are protected and you must take back control of your life. Don't let others control you. We have the Sagittarius energy. Absolutely fantastic energy. All fire sign energy. It is balance. It is learning the lessons, the hard lessons of life, and coming out the other side stronger than you were before. You're growing a backbone. You're standing up for yourself. You're no longer taking any of the rubbish. There is unfinished business here that needs to be settled. Fire sign energy. Someone who lacks commitment. Somebody who acts without thinking. Possible one-night stands. Or people that have no commitment whatsoever. Immature fire sign energy. Jack the Lad. Somebody who treats the house like a hotel. Oh, so we have the Wheel. And it is neither bad nor good. You make your own luck by this card being in this situation. But a 10 is an ending. So a change of luck no matter what. So it all depends on you. If it's been bad, it will improve. If it's been good, it may go the other way. There is here, again, the negative energy of the Virgo, the 9 or the 27, materialism and health issues that you must sort out. Don't concentrate too much on the material side of life. We have confusion, but that spirit is saying in the original layout is coming very, very clear. So even if you're confused, you have to take the risk. You have to make a choice. You cannot stay in limbo. Yep, there it is again. Knight of Wands. Somebody who's lacking commitment, acts without thinking, something unfinished, and it could be in love. Whether or not to accept this love offer. Maybe it's been too slow for you. Maybe you didn't want to wait that long. You became impatient, and you may lose the opportunity if you do not take the risk and follow it. Your choice, your destiny. What can I say? It's up to you. A lot of nights, could be a lot of power struggles, conflict going on here. You have to decide what's right for you. It's a hard lesson to learn. Overcoming addictions, alcohol, drugs, shopping, gambling, whatever it is. Being put through the blacksmith's forge, battered and battered like a piece of steel, and coming out the other side a beautiful sword. The 14th, the 11, positive. The 18 is confusing. The 9 or the 27, definitely negative, and the 16, a blessing in disguise. Yep, there's fear. You're letting the fear hold you back. 22, negative energy. If you do that and you keep looking back on the past, you will never go forward. You can't dwell on the past. You can't wallow in self-pity. You can't blame yourself or others. It happened. It's over. Draw a line in the sand. It's now time to cross the proverbial bridge, or there will be no ecstasy. Don't look back. 5 months is mentioned. Yep, that's you. Not speaking your truth, not believing in yourself, not getting anywhere. Everything you believe to be true may not be. That's just one of those things that you're going to have to suck up and learn to deal with. Don't bind yourself to the negative. Speak your truth. Issues with the neck and throat and financial matters. Again, 3 times we've had that fire sign energy. It is someone. You could be an Aries, Taurus, Cosper. But this is unfinished business. This is someone that lacks commitment, stamina, backbone. They are not moving forward. They're a flash in the pan. They don't have any staying power. They act without thinking and then regret. So one night stands are possible. End to friendships, marriages, etc. But you're not sitting on the fence anymore. You have to make a decision. If you need help, ask for it. Yep, you need to stand on your own 2 feet. Forget tradition. You need to learn how to cope on your own. Some of you may be becoming single, but you have to take action now. There could also be a passionate encounter, but it may be a flash in the pan. So don't take it too seriously. There's insecurity here that you have to overcome. Either somebody's lying, barefaced lying to you, or they're keeping something close to the chest, or you are. There's boredom here. Somebody is bored and they're looking for trouble, basically. But be careful you don't miss an opportunity because you're looking the wrong way. That is action now. That is within the day. Mercury Retrograde coming tomorrow. So it may be something, it has to be something you revisit. Don't start anything new for 2.5 weeks. If it's something that you're revisiting, that's a different matter. You might finally get the answers that you seek. But please don't start anything new in the next 2.5 weeks unless it's something that you already are aware of or have already begun. Time is ticking, so it's got to be decided, it's got to be sorted. So I think you're going to have to take the risk in Mercury Retrograde and do it anyway. 8 minutes past 10 is on the clock. That may be important to some. The truth, above all else, must be told. That's what your card's about. It's speaking your truth, and then there'll be freedom. Without that truth, nothing can go forwards. You're wiser now. Communications of all sorts, even in secret, may be important. There could be messages about the birth of a new beginning. You don't have any luck on your side. You're going to have to make your own luck. There's stubbornness here. Somebody not being flexible. And somebody avoiding this destruction. You can't avoid it forever. It's got to happen. Everybody's going through the same thing. Remember that all that glitters is not gold, because you are very materialistic. Do not let yourself be seduced by finances or material matters. Stay away from water. No matter what, the sea, anything to do with the water, stay away, because there are things you do not know. And there it is, the water. You are sensing, but you must stay away from the water. I don't care. Any body of water at all is not good for you. Your intellect is confused, yes, but your emotions will never lie to you. The name Roger could be important. You have to stay flexible. Let matters flow. It's about your emotions and your imagination. You may feel adrift and you may be getting carried away, or someone is. You can trust what you feel as your best course of action to follow, because what you're thinking is confused. What you're sensing right now is not based on anything logical. It's just that what you're sensing is true. Right now, it's best to go with the flow. You may have to withdraw to fight another day. This can be a time of trusting too soon, or the passive acceptance of other people's shortcomings when you shouldn't accept them. Don't let people walk all over you. You may have a tendency to want to allow things to just drift past you by without fighting for them. To let go of something that is rightfully yours. It's about being compassionate and understanding, so no blame. Avoid being a doormat. It's possible people or forces are taking advantage of your benign and accepting nature. You must imagine, write, paint, play, or create something. Since water is the element of the imagination, it's an ability to quiet your consciousness and to allow yourself to be taken over by your ideas or dreams. It's being connected to the flow of all things. It's also the ability to keep secrets. I suggest you don't do that. You speak your truth. Or to work alone in privacy, perhaps. It is probably best not to allow people or circumstances to pin you down right now. Frankly, you now have the ability to flow or drift out of difficult situations in a way water is able to move around obstacles very gently and easily. So this is your chance to escape. Currently, you may also have a feeling of floating or being adrift. It's a type of surrender. Maybe it's a surrender to a dream. At present, you have very little energy and want to withdraw, and you are in fact doing a lot of inner processing and healing, which will take you where you need to go. So face this fear. The deeper levels work and develop inside you, but the work is not seen on the outside. Expect to pause, but you must move forward soon and take action. Look inward. Don't worry about the drama that surrounds you. Avoid the commotion. Sit still, float, and trust your inner wisdom. It will not steer you wrong. You are being led by your feelings and what is felt and what is known to be true, directly through your emotions. Intuition, letting go, or just going with the flow. extreme sensitivity, feeling shy or out of place, being quiet and introverted, subtle changes in your circumstances and environment, the creative imagination, psychic dreaming, current emotions, confusion, fears of confronting a problem directly, but you have to face this problem. Mysteries and secrets, feeling avoidant, acting in a solitary or secretive way will not serve you. Having doubts, experiencing loneliness, walking your own path without help. Timidity, feelings of guilt or shame, leave them behind. Leaving things to chance and not pushing hard enough. Giving up before time. Travel near or over bodies of water should be avoided. Oceans, lakes or rivers. Beach vacations, sea life, seashells, overcast days, cancellations due to rain, so maybe a trip to the beach is cancelled, but it's for a good reason. Flooding, water leaks in the home, essential oils, perfumes, candles, gentleness, feminine powers, the nourishment and nurturing of others. Remember, when you're messing with candles, always put them in a glass, never leave them open to any accidents. They have to be in a glass. The Ace of Cups. This could be a new beginning for you if you're brave enough to take and accept that cup. Emotional nuances, trips across water, lack of energy, sensing what is accurate without being told. You will know the truth and you have to speak your truth. You can't keep avoiding it. Number 40 could be important. And there it is. You're giving too much. And number 7. So this is your challenge. This comes to let you know that you've run out of steam. And your self-will alone isn't enough to make things happen. All cannot be yours at this time. And if you feel you're going nowhere, it's because you're meant to stay put. Willfulness can lead to you becoming like a bull in a china shop, creating havoc as you push forward. Remember, the sacred creative source of the water in the well. Drink some. Well, I don't know, because they've said avoid the water. We'll see. Be still, contemplate the true origin of your power. It isn't you. Listen to the divine. Listen to the beautiful music playing through your life. So, turn on the radio. Listen for messages from spirit in songs. When you've made conscious contact with a higher power, you can move forward again, replenished and renewed. So, get yourself ready, prepare, and then move forward. This is an important time to restore harmony in all your relationships, since you may be temporarily out of tune with one another, perhaps in Mercury Retrograde 2.5 weeks. If there's a power struggle between you and a member, yes, definitely. Remember that only the divine has the true power, and you won't need to struggle anymore. So don't let fear make you react to someone else's actions. Step back and move away for a time. Keep yourself to yourself. Stand on your own 2 feet. Don't be afraid. You have to stand in your truth, no matter what, and show that you're not frightened, that you don't need anyone else. You would like to have this job or this person in your life, but you do not need them in any way, shape or form, and nobody can buy you, and you shouldn't try to buy others either. Yeah, wake up. You've been asleep and you've been caught napping. It's time to wake up. to the truth of the matter. You're a fixed sign. You don't like change. You are going through a period of awakening, and things are changing whether you like it or not, within you at many levels. You are starting to remember the truth and discovering more and more about who you are and why you came here. You may find that you're experiencing past life flashbacks, so remembering things that you'd forgotten, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of your life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body. That's not pleasant, from the base of your spine. The most important thing for you at this time is not to overthink things and to stay grounded. Share your experience with like-minded people while you consciously integrate their journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you will be called to devote yourself to being of service to others. There are ideas, truths and concepts, books and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. So your truth, stay open to receiving them. This is a sign that you are here to birth a new creation, a new beginning into this world. It may be a child. I don't see that, but it could be. Perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. So don't think too much about it. Instead, just do it. Surrender to your awakening and allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of your spine and open yourself up to the universe, using you in a way that makes you happy. So will not use you any other way. Tony. Gain clarity and believe in yourself. So make sure you're clear about what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, Spirit can't help you. What I say about the candles, be very careful when you're using candles. Make sure that the candle is in a glass, but then focus on the prayer. If the glass is tall enough and the candle is the flame is straight, and you need a yes/no question answer, pick left for no, right for yes. And if the candle flickers in the glass towards the right, your answer is yes. If it goes towards the left, it's a no. It's as simple as that. Candle work is a very good, simple way of making a decision. And if you can't make it that way, chuck an imaginary penny in the air. Because I can guarantee you, before it lands, you'll be wishing that it lands a certain way. And there's your answer. You don't need your brain or logic. Go with your heart. But the energy that you've been wasting on what you want instead of what you don't want. Yeah, we have to be cautious. There's no two ways about that. Tread softly so as not to disturb the woodland floor. So don't go at it like a bull in a china shop. But take a risk. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. So don't be fearful. Take that leap of faith and know that Spirit are with you. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. So it doesn't matter what happens, you will grow. Thanks for listening. Bye.